Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna and I'm participating in the Disney College program right now in Orlando, Florida. Today is a super special video because last week I hit 1,000 subscribers. What in the world? I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited. I just don't really know how I feel. I feel a lot of different things. I'm so happy to be making this video and just saying that I hit 1K. That's like a huge milestone in YouTube. If you guys watch other YouTubers, you know like how special it is when you get your first 1,000. So I'm really happy about that. By now, like the day I'm filming this video, I actually hit 1.1K yesterday, so that's really crazy too. Thank you guys so much for watching and just being super supportive, super sweet on Instagram and commenting on my videos, and I'm just really happy and excited about this. Also, today is special because I'm going to be doing my 1K Q&A. So I went on my Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me questions, and I said that I would answer them in this video because I'm not sure how much you guys know about me other than the really basic Disney stuff, like how much I love Magic Kingdom and like where I'm working, but how much you know about me like before the DCP and things like that. So I'm gonna answer some questions in this video. I hope you guys enjoy, and like I said before, thank you so much for 1K. Okay, so I have all the questions on my phone here and I'm just gonna start reading them. So the first question is from Kara. She asked, you already visited Walt Disney World quite a bit, so does it feel different now making magic there? Thank you, Kara. It doesn't really feel too different, honestly. Like, it does, because when I look at other people, like when I visit the parks on my days off, I look at other people as guests. I'm always thinking about like their vacation and what they're doing and like if they're enjoying their time. Definitely a lot nicer to cast members, not to say that I was rude to them before or anything, but I definitely do like consider their feelings so much more now, and I make it a point to talk to cast members a lot more because I know how it feels when I'm at work and someone starts talking to me about my school. They're like, oh hey, I'm from North Carolina too, and it like makes my day, like just to talk to someone and, you know, have a little break. So yeah, I would say it's a little bit different, but not in a bad way at all. If anything, I feel like I'm just more aware of like how much goes into creating like these amazing memories for guests and things like that. So for the next question, a lot of you guys asked what my major back at school is, and I'm a special education major. Yeah, I can't believe I've never said it on my channel, but that's what I'm going to school for. I'm really passionate about working with kids, obviously, but also working with kids with different kinds of disabilities and things like that, and it's just really fun for me, so that's what I'm doing. Another very popular question was about my jobs back at home and basically how they prepared me for the DCP and the application process and all of that stuff. I've actually had a couple jobs back at home before Disney. My very first job was just being a cashier at a Marine Corps exchange on base where my dad was stationed for a little bit because he's retired Navy. So I worked there for about a year. I think that it prepared me for Disney really well because the Marine Corps, like Disney, takes care of their people, and we're very big on customer service and making sure that, you know, customers are completely satisfied with their visit at the store. So I think that that prepared me well. We talked about that a lot in my interview, and I think that's like what got me a merchandise role here. So I think that job prepared me well. And then my most recent job was over the summer. I was a camp counselor for the Autism Society of North Carolina, and that was so fun. It's been my favorite job so far because, like I said, I want to go into special education, so spending an entire summer at a camp designed just for kids with autism was so amazing, and it was such a big learning experience for me, and I loved it. I think that it prepared me for Disney really well because I could talk about certain situations in my phone interview, and I could just explain how much I really know about kids with certain disabilities and how I've had different experience with parents of children with disabilities too, and that's really fun. So yeah, I worked there for the entire summer. I really hope to work there again sometime. My other jobs have just been on campus, like normal jobs. Like I'm a writing consultant at my school, so I just help people with their papers. And then I was also a Seahawk Link. Basically, a Link was just someone who helped freshmen adjust to school. We would get our own class kind of, and we would assist with the class, and we would make sure that everyone's transitioning to college well, and we would tell them about the school and like opportunities available and things like that. So that was a lot of fun too. yeah, I think those are most of the jobs that I've had. I've also done some other like volunteer stuff that I talked about on my application, but yeah, I think it all prepared me really well for Disney. This next question is from the Emily Enchanted. You're literally so sweet for sending me a question. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So Emily asked me what my biggest dreams are. And I really love that question too, because I feel like a lot of people don't ask that. I feel like people ask, you know, what I'm doing after the DCP, what I'm doing after college, but no one's really said like, Brianna, what is your dream? Like, what do you dream about? So I don't really know. I have a couple different dreams. I dream of being a mom. I dream of having a family. I really want to do something special like in my job field. Like I want to graduate with a degree in special education, and I want to do something with that other than teach, I think. I would love to go back to school eventually and get my master's in literacy and comprehension and maybe work specifically with reading and writing with kids with disabilities, because I absolutely love English and reading and writing and all that stuff. It's really interesting to me. It's my favorite. That's why I'm a writing consultant. But also, when I've been at Disney, I've seen big groups of teenagers or kids, and they have different physical disabilities or whatever, and they are all in a group at Disney, and I think that's really cool, because something that I liked about working with the Autism Society was that it was specifically for kids that were different. And I think that it's just really cool to see them all in a group at Disney, and I would love to do something like that, like maybe lead trips like that for special education classes or something at Disney, and like just work on making Disney a little bit more accessible for people with disabilities. I know that Disney's already so great, but obviously there's other things that it can work on, so I'm really interested in doing things like that. I think that's a really big dream of mine, is just doing something for the special education community, just working to, I don't know, bring new opportunities to kids with disabilities, because I'm really passionate about it and I really cannot wait to learn more. So yeah, I know that that answer was all over the place, because my dreams are kind of all over the place right now. There's so many different things I could be doing, so that's your answer. What year in college are you? I'm a sophomore. Now the DCP is kind of messing up my graduation like a lot. Like I'll probably be behind a semester or two now because of Disney, and I was aware of that when I accepted, so I don't really care too much, but technically I'm a sophomore. Next semester when I go back to school will be my third year in college. Yeah. Plans after the DCP. I kind of already went into this a little bit. I'm gonna go back to school. I think that I definitely want to do another college program or 2 other college programs. I really want to do a summer alumni eventually, and I also want to do a program after I graduate. So maybe there's a couple more programs in my future. I don't know, but that's like where I am Disney wise. I definitely want to do some more programs, and obviously graduate from school. Will you be extending your program? I don't know. Good question. I'm definitely considering it. Extension applications actually just went out yesterday, and I started on mine. I haven't finished because I can't really decide if I want to stay at my current location for my extension or if I want to try something different. So I haven't finished yet, but I'll probably be done with it like by today. But yeah, I haven't really completely decided, because this summer the original plan was that I would do spring so I could go back home this summer and work for the Autism Society again, but I also really love it here, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for this experience to end yet, so I'm going to apply for the extension, and then if I get an offer, that's when I'm going to make my decision. If I don't get an offer, I'm totally cool with that, and I'm just going to return to the Autism Society. So either way, I'm kind of happy with what happens. Joy also asked, what's my favorite park snack at the moment, or like just snack in general? My favorite snack is the cream cheese pretzel. You can get one in Tomorrowland at the lunching pad, but you can also get one at the pretzel stand by Rock and Roller Coaster. They are so good. If you try one, let me know what you think. I'm obsessed with them. My friend Brandon, literally the first time we hung out, like for half the day, he was talking about how he was like so excited about this pretzel, and I was like, dude, it cannot be that good. But then I got one and it was that good, and I made all my friends try it, and my mom has tried it, and everyone loves it. So try the cream cheese pretzel. It's great, and it's my favorite snack right now. A lot of you guys asked how me and Justin met. Here's the thing. I wish that there was a cute story behind it. I wish that there was something really adorable, like, oh, we met at the beach, or we met at the grocery store next to the cornstarch. If you guys get that reference, let me know. But anyway, yeah, I wish it was something cute, but it's really not. We met in 7th grade and we were in the same homeroom, and our assigned seats were just kind of next to each other. Like, it was the first day of school. He was already there. I sat down. He was like, "Hey, I'm Justin." I was like, "Hey, I'm Brianna." And that is the end. And honestly, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that we didn't even like each other when we first met. Like, I think that we both thought each other were like equally annoying, like, because we kind of had the same friend group, but I don't think me and him were like fans of each other until we started dating in like 9th grade. So that's the story. It's not really cute, but that's what happened, I guess. I really feel like I need to like make up a fake story for when people ask and be like, "Oh, this is how we met," and make it like really cute, because I feel like everyone has these like really cute stories and we don't, and it kind of sucks. My friend Abby, who's a My friend Abby, who's a fellow fairy godmother in training, she asked what my favorite moment from working at the boutique is. And I don't really have a favorite moment. People ask me this. I haven't really had a super magical moment yet. I'm just gonna say my favorite like recent moment, I guess, was yesterday. And the boutique has like princess music playing like 24/7, and A Whole New World was playing, and I was greeter and I was in the lobby, and this girl was waiting to be called to the back to have her transformation, and I was just singing. At my job, I feel like if you don't sing along to the music, you kind of go insane and you start to hate it. So I always sing along, and I was singing A Whole New World, and this little princess just started belting it out with me, and we had a duet in the lobby, and it was fantastic. And her mom was like, "You have a beautiful voice," and I'm like, "No, your princess has a beautiful voice." And it was a lot of fun. So that's probably my favorite moment, like, recently, I guess. Moving on, Megan asked, what's one thing that you were nervous about when you were moving to Disney? Thanks for asking, Megan. 100% I was nervous about making friends. That was the main thing that I was really scared about moving here, mostly because back at college, I had a total of like 3.5 friends. A lot of times during the weekends, I would go home, or I would visit Justin, or I would just be sitting in my dorm doing nothing because I didn't really have a lot of friends or a lot of people that I felt like comfortable reaching out to. Like, I had friends in class, but I just didn't have a lot of people that I wanted to hang out with like outside of class, I guess. So that was a really, really big thing that I was worried about coming here. I was really scared that I wouldn't have friends to go to the parks with, or I wouldn't have friends at work, but that obviously like hasn't been the case at all. I've made too many friends that I absolutely love, and it's kind of hard to keep up with all of them. But yeah, I love my life here and I love my friends here, and it's been absolutely going great so far. Okay. So my roommate Erica asked, who's your inspiration? So this is kind of hard because I feel like I have inspiration from a lot of people at like a lot of different levels, I guess. Like, the first answer that comes to mind is my mom, because I love my mom. She's my best friend, and she wasn't as privileged growing up as I have been, and she's always worked really, really hard to make sure that I could do everything that I wanted to do. Like, if I wanted to play sports, if I wanted to be in a club, I wanted to play violin, like if I wanted to do all of that stuff, she made sure that I could do it. And, you know, my dad too, like, they both worked really hard so that me and my brother could do anything that we wanted to do, so that like I could be here in Disney and I can go to college and I can study whatever I want. Like, they're so open and they're so great in that way. So yeah, I just say my mom first, just because I know that she growing up, she didn't get to do a lot of stuff that I got to do. Like, she didn't get to play sports, so that was something that she really wanted to make sure that me and my brother got to at least try. I also danced for a little bit when I was younger. Like, she literally just made sure that I wasn't missing out on anything that she missed out on. So that's why I automatically thought about her. I'm also inspired by like other Disney YouTubers, like Emily Enchanted. She inspired me to start my channel, really, and just seeing her living her best life and seeing her put herself out there, like, that inspired me a lot. So she's definitely a big inspiration as far as like YouTube and Disney goes. And then just life in general, I look at a lot of like very successful black artists and actresses and all that. I'm really inspired by Viola Davis and Shonda Rhimes. She's not an actress, but she's the creator of Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder and all that. So she's really, really awesome. She like is the face of ABC now, basically. So I love Shonda. Who else inspires me? Jesse Williams does, Spike Lee, just a lot just so many people inspire me, so there's a couple. Alright, and the last question in my 1K Q&A, this one I've actually had a lot of people ask me this, is how long does it take you to edit your videos? And I understand why people ask, because a lot of times, like for my check-in and like my Valentine's video and like my location reveal, a lot of the videos that I've posted so far, I'll like film them and post them in the same day, and people are like, girl, how do you do that? Well, sit down videos, it's a lot easier to edit because I'm just sitting in one place. It's not a big deal. I think vlogs take a little bit longer, but honestly, I really don't cut out that much stuff in my videos. So editing is pretty quick and easier for me. Editing probably takes me like maybe an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours. It's the uploading part that takes a long time. Uploading will literally take like an hour at Disney housing. Like back at home it used to take maybe 15 minutes, but now that I'm here and so many people are using the internet, it'll take like an hour and a half for one video to upload. So that's why my last couple of videos, I'll literally upload them at 1 a.m. because I'll start editing at like 9 or 10, but then by the time the video's done and I'm ready to upload it to YouTube, that takes a whole other hour and a half to 2 hours. So yeah, I don't know how long other people take to edit their videos because I don't really ask, but that's how long it usually takes me. Like this video probably isn't going to take me too long because I've just been sitting here talking. So yeah, that's how long it takes me to edit. Alright friends, so that's all the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. Thank you so much to everyone who sent me in so many great questions. I'm really excited that you guys participated, and I hope you enjoyed my answers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said earlier, thank you so much for 1K. I'm really excited to see what the future holds for my channel and how I'm going to grow as a creator and all of that stuff, and just see how the rest of my DCP journey goes. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!